they have so much money that one of their kids' full-time job that they created, the parents did, was your job is to figure out how we can give our money away.
Wow.
So literally this person spends, I don't know how hard they go at that job, but their job is to find,
Yeah, just philanthropy.
yeah, exactly.
Basically.
Exactly. That's the word I couldn't think of. Yeah.
Just figure out a way for us to become better philanthropists. We're going to pay you $120,000 a year.
No, literally that's and my guess is they probably paid more than that to do it. And it's interesting because the last time I saw the father of this family, and these are just wonderful, the nicest people, he told me that story. And he was like, "Oh yeah, he mentioned his daughter's name, and she's trying to find some candidates and blah blah blah. We were looking for this kind of thing." And I thought, my God, could you imagine if that was your concern? But
Yeah.
I'm totally off my point.
Ugh, I just have too much money.
My point is this.
How do I even give it away?
My point is this. There's a very serious point here, and that is, of all the people, again, not like it's a lot, but of the people that I know that have a lot of wealth, none of them are happy.
Really?
None of them. And I think it's because at a certain point the wealth becomes so dominant in the lives of those people that it affects everything.
Yeah.
And you can't get away from it.
Well, it's like a gravity distortion field.
Yeah.
Like everything,
yes.
The amount of capital that you have. I mean, I hate to say this is going to get a little political, but like one of the points that I think Marx was right about was he was like
Groucho.
I was thinking
Harpo. Harpo.
I was about to cite Harpo.
Okay.
The great Harpo Marx. But like one of the points that Marx was right about was he was like we need to invert our thinking. These are people don't have fortunes have people. That there's an amount of capital that exists and people service that capital. That's what happens when enough wealth gets concentrated in like one place. And that actually kind of starts to make sense. Like when you think like if you suddenly had all this money, it would be a problem for you. Where you'd be like, what do I do with it? How do I invest it? Where do I put it? What kind of responsibility do I have? How do I hand this down to my children? Like, do I hand it down to my children? How do we safeguard it? Do I put it in just all these questions suddenly come up that like people who don't, and I'm not saying like, oh, woe is them who have all this money. They got to deal with it. The point isn't to be like, it's so much harder. It's just that it is actually a problem.